Hi everybody. As expected, the fight for the break lasted a long time and eventually a large group of 38 riders went up the road, containing many of the pre-stage favorites. In this group, it was Israel Premier Tech pacing the front to bring Bennett back into the top 10. Eventually, it was Eddie Dunbar taking a great win by making a late surprise breakout stick. Rota, Conrad and Aresman did not start the stage, while Chris Harper did not finish the stage. In the main bunch, we saw Lennart van Eetveld suffering, so he's obviously not feeling well. In the GC group, Bora sent it on the final climb, and as on stage 8, O'Connor lost 37 seconds to Roglic. Here's the resulting GC standings going into stage 12. At the top of the green jersey competition, nothing changes, and the same goes for the polka dot standings. So what does all of this mean for stage 12, a 137k short stage with a category 1 mountaintop finish? The entire approach goes up and down and is good for a cumulative elevation gain of 3,100 meters. The finish climb is long and irregular, yet the gradients are mellow and hence we may be up for another breakaway win. Then again, Bora may have smelled blood today and may want to keep the pressure on O'Connor. Here's the stage odds at the time of recording, with Roglic the outright favorite. Given that Mas and Roglic have proven themselves to be the best climbers in the race, they're the obvious picks in a GC scenario. So I'll also pick them amongst my favorites on top of a bunch of potential breakaway riders, which is still the most likely scenario in my book. We may see Lesser at Quickstep give it another shot. Vergalito at Alpecin de Koning, he impressed me on stage 8 and this looks like another stage that could suit him. At UAE, we once again have multiple riders who could do well here. Soler took it easy today, so expect him again tomorrow. Also Jay Vine finds a stage here that suits him, while Sivakov obviously also has good legs. At Visma Lease Bike, I'd call Valter for this, yet he's been in the break today. Then again, a fairly easy break, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him up there again. Or is it a stage where Koes slips back into the top 10? Heik or Torstein at Bahrain, Cepeda at EF, Roglic at Bora. And in my book, this is also a real Rubio stage. And as I mentioned before, Mas in a GC scenario. Pacher at Groupama or Gaudu from the GC group, he's actually looking stronger than I've ever seen him. Tejada at Astana, and given that we see a tendency of riders riding themselves back into top 10 contention, I wonder whether it could be Fortunato's turn. Zana at Jaiko and Oma at Little Trek. I also like Tao for this stage, yet he's been completely invisible so far. Israel Premier Tech has to try to be in the break again. A lot of the guys spent energy today, yet I wouldn't be surprised to see Frigo up there again. And the same goes for Riccitello. Christian Rodriguez at Arkea. He wasn't allowed in the break a few days back, yet I think he may have a chance here. At Lotto Destiny, I'm hoping for one more old-school long-range De Gent attack. And at Cofidis, Izagiri is one of these tough guys who can get into the break days in a row, especially after today, where Israel Premier Tech did the bulk of the work. Roglic and Mas get 4 stars in my book because if the GC goes up front, it's most likely going to be between them. Vine and Tejada get 3 stars, Sivakov, Koes and Christian Rodriguez get 2 stars, and Heik, Rubio and Zana each get 1 star. In terms of podium prediction, I'm calling Tejada for the win ahead of the Australian duo Vine and Heik. Enjoy the stage and see you tomorrow for my stage 13 preview.